I got a remote. Super fun, and it'll make it so much easier. These pants are kind of wet. Maybe they're not dry all the way. That's okay. There, that looks better to me. We'll see. Alright. I am sweating like a banshee. Hi! Welcome to episode 19 of the My Two Tips podcast. I'm the host. My name's Elise. Nice to have you here with me. It is Thursday, August. Oh my goodness, no, it's August 4th. I'm sweating buckets. So, excuse the redness of the face because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty red. Oh, that might even look better. All the light. I actually don't mind that, but I think we're gonna go this way. See, now that seems really dark. I think it'll be okay. We're just gonna get through it, okay? Okay. I've got some stuff to share with you guys, some really good stuff. Oh. Minus the fact that I'm sweating like crazy. It's a gorgeous day outside, and the last 2 days have been kind of on the rainy side, so I've gotten a fair share of knitting done. I have finished my Wellington hat, which is really nice. I'm not going to put it on. My hair's still wet from showering, but I will insert a photo, and I want you to see the top of it. How pretty is that? I think it's super, oh there you go, super gorgeous. And this yarn, I used the Quince & Co. Owl Tweet, which I believe I stashed, no, maybe I didn't stash the tag in there. I did, however, stash the tag in this little book of mine. So it's Quince & Co. Owl Tweet in the Allagash colorway. Doubt you guys can read that. It's pretty zoomed into me rather than the tag. Really like it. So it's a very rustic yarn, in my opinion. This is what I have left, which on my scale it said it weighed 50 grams. The skeins are sold in 50 gram skeins, so could have been an overweight skein, which is totally cool, but I had to dip into it. Let's see if I can find it. Oh no, I can't find the end because I did my first ever split splice. Yeah, that was super fun, actually. I guess if you enjoy putting some yarn in your mouth and rubbing the yarn ends together, it's a party. But yeah, so there's no joins in this hat. It's technically one continuous strand. The only ends were wherever the heck my beginning of round is, which I can't even find anymore, so I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. And there's just a little end at the top, which I'm not even concerned of cutting. I wove it in quite a bit. I don't care. And this is the inside of the hat. I even think, to be honest with you, wearing it wrong side out would be pretty cool too. And then right side. See? Looks different. But both are equally pretty. So this is, I don't think I even said, this is the Wellington hat by Jane Richmond, Canadian designer. So there's another entry to the Canada Cal. Bam! That's my FO for the week. I did some knitting on the sock. The only sock I'm working on, the only one I have on the needles. Ta-da! So this is Cozy Knitter Bliss in the Suits Aren't For Everyone colorway. Last time I was somewhere in here. I finished the leg, did the heel. I chose a Fish Lips Kiss. I like them. I like the way they fit and they're easy for me to bang out. I also find it quite easy to do quite nice in between stripes like that. Sorry, shaky. So like that, like I think it just looks super clean and really nice when you can split it in between two stripes or even do it right in the middle of two, but I decided to go in between two different ones because this darker gray is the end of the color repeat. So that's coming along. I didn't do that much on it, partially because I knit a lot on something else. It'd shock you. But I've only really put in a full day of knitting, like a full Sunday casual. Maybe it was even Monday, because Monday we had a holiday here. In BC they call it BC Day. I'm not entirely sure why. Haven't researched into it. Oh, that's lovely. But yeah, so the other day I cast on a Pure Joy shawl, and I am using Sweet Fiber yarn, which is Canadian, dyed in BC, Canada Cal entry. So this is my first color. Gonna blow me out, but make the alizarin colorway. There's a lot of different tones in here. Try and fix it up. So there's some lighter kind of rosy gold kind of colors almost, tones. And then this is her spiced pumpkin colorway. Love it. And this is her Sweet Fiber Sweet Merino Light, I believe, which is a single, which is the first single that I'm using, and I'm quite enjoying it. Okay, I'm literally sweating. So, are you ready to see the shawl? It's gonna be scrunched up because it's only on a, I don't know, whatever size cord this is. Kind of arrange it here so you can try and see as much of it as possible. Scrunch up the ends, maybe get the middle nice and... What? Yeah. So I've done a lot of knitting on this, and it's all scrunched up, but it's so pretty. I'm in love with the definition you get using a single. I had no idea that it would be this kind of nice, but very pleased with it. And here's like the starting end where you get lots of the eyelets all close together. Then the short rows spread out the wedges. Technically I have started the 5th wedge of the shawl and there's only 6. I'm almost done this thing. Yeah, almost done this thing when you actually talk like section wise on the pattern. But when we start talking about like the length of rows and the time they take, there's still quite a bit to be done, because each row, each full row takes quite a bit, but because I'm doing short rows for this next section, actually the whole section, I think I end up doing 25 short rows. I think maybe even 26, I don't know, but like the first one I think you only knit into it 10 stitches or something like that, so that's done really quick, and then the next one's a little bit more, so really it'll be done kind of soon, I'm hoping. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. The pattern is Pure Joy by Joji Locatelli. Really, really loving it. Really, really loving it. I decided to do that because my skeins of yarn are pretty large. Like this still weighs, oh dear, huge mess. This one, I weighed it after doing the little stripe of it for the beginning of the 5th section. I still have 111 grams. The skein is supposed to weigh 115. So still have a lot of this left, and I've got 59, I believe, of this left. Not bad. Not bad considering I'm almost done. So I might just continue this next section to be super, super long and use up as much of this as possible. We will see. But it's coming along really, really well. So handy having this thing, I can't even tell you. Yarn mail. I have received tons of goodies in the mail this week. I received 4 balls of Felici from Knit Picks. A friend placed an order and I gave her some money for some. So I got 2 of the Be On The Wall, which I really like. And I guess it's a Game of Thrones reference, which doesn't mean anything to me. I have no idea what that means. To me, I'm almost thinking of like potentially using it for the Canada cow, because being in BC now, I find that the Rocky Mountains are like this huge wall that separate BC from the rest of Canada. The thought of like going anywhere east is like, oh, we have to go over the Rockies and that takes a long time, and could qualify a pair of socks in this for the Canada cow. It's so soft. And the other one I got is Bubble. And I zoomed out, didn't I? Bubble. I cannot believe how soft this is. Like, people don't lie when they're saying it's like unbelievably soft. It's 75/25, which doesn't feel like it to me. It feels way higher merino content, even not even just merino, like it, I don't know. Very, very soft. So I got that. Got these in the mail. What? Yes, because a little while ago I was pulled out of the jar on Barbara's podcast. Hi, Barbara. Which is the Knitting I Love podcast, and she makes these pouches, which are like, this one's more so for magic loop or shawls, I guess, too, where you stick the needles in and then the loop stays out. And then this little one is for DPNs. There we go. I'm sure you can use it with magic loop as well. Just have to figure out how to place them in there. Not bad. I believe she's also now making these with a snap, which I think is great. And then on the back is her needle gauge, and she also calls it a coaster. I think it's fabulous, but I can't speak, so make of that what you will. And then there's also, I'm just gonna open it. Why not? Yay, look at all these goodies. So coaster, and it's purple. I chose purple. The needle keeper snap slides in the hole, and then you snap them in to secure them. Very handy. And then this one is the DPN needle gauge. So the elastic comes this way. This opens up, you can slip them in. do the elastic around, and then they're in there nice and safe, so no dropping stitches in a project bag. This is bigger. Let's just zoom in here. So it's kind of like embossed in there. It reminds me of wood burning, actually, but I'm not sure how she does it. I just know that it's great. Where did they go? Oh, it was on my chest. And then these little guys are for your progress keepers. And you just clip them in into one of the holes, and then they're on there. How cool is that? So it's like a little progress keeper reminder, and it says handmade. Super cool. I love that. Obviously I haven't loaded mine up yet. Oops, dropped something. But that's fantastic. But the most amazing thing about that is that because I won, you won. Or one of you won anyway. Because there's a set for you. I have to figure out how I want to give this to somebody. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in the Canada Cal prize or what. But we'll see. I know I'm over 200 subscribers now, which is fantastic. Hi. Thank you, each and every one of you. I don't really think I'm going to get very close to 300, so waiting for 300 just seems bogus. Somebody wants to get this soon, right? So I'll figure something out. Maybe post something on Instagram. I don't know. We'll see. But keeping it safe for now. So that was Yarn Mail. Technically number 2, but number 1 this week. What else did I get? Staring at me in the face. So a while ago I ordered yarn from Knitting a Love Song through her Kickstarter. So this is the one I got through the Kickstarter. How freaking gorgeous is that? Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Let me just blow myself out again. So it's gorgeous. It's this lovely color. What does she call it? Oh, Knitting a Love Song. This is her signature colorway, I believe. And if you donated to her Kickstarter, I think something like 25 bucks or something, she mailed you a skein of yarn, which is fantastic. So I have mine now. So happy. And it really is, guys. It is this beautiful color. It's on her Minuet sock base. Let's see if we can hold this up there nice. There you go. Oh, the details. 75/25 merino nylon. I would say it's a hair less softer than the fleecy, but it is gorgeous. And there's 463 yards in there, and it is just stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. No, maybe. I have no idea what this is going to be. It's going to be something. I think I need to wear it. I think it needs to be. No. Something around my face. Maybe. So pretty. And then that's not all. She also sent me a skein of her worsted weight yarn. And it's Kirsten. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's Kirsten. I don't think it's Kristen. I should double check these things. Pretty sure it's Kirsten. Double checking it now because I feel poopy when I say people's names. Horrifically wrong. Yeah, Kirsten. I think that's what it is. Yay? I think so. Pretty sure. I think we're good. And I'm trying to twist this up without like no, we're just gonna leave it alone. Just gonna leave it alone. But she sent me a skein of her worsted weight, which is called Aria worsted. Aria. Aria sounds a little more close to what it's spelled like. And it's 218 yards, 100% superwash merino. Look at that, you guys. Oh my goodness. So I'll probably insert a picture too, just because my lighting is kind of bogus. Kind of bogus today. But it is this beautiful blue, almost like a French blue, with all these kind of like rusty orangish brown tones in it. And the minute I saw it, reminds me of a subdued version of Whiskey Barrel. I love this. Love this. I can't even. I just can't even. And it's her Nebulous colorway. Did I already say that? But it is gorgeous. And I don't actually think I've knit anything with these kind of colors before. But I'm thinking a lovely hat. Can you get away with mittens? With just one skein? I don't knit a whole lot of mitts. But that would be great. Like, rocking around with that on your hands. Be fantastic. It's so pretty. So pretty. So thank you so much, Kirsten. I absolutely love them. And they smell so good. And there's a little lavender packet of real lavender buds. Are they buds? In there, which just smelled so good. That's it for yarn mail. But I did, as most, I think, a lot of us are, anybody kind of in my age group for sure, any big readers, book that came out. Yep, I went out and bought it. I didn't do the pre-order because I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was going to be into it, but like curiosity killed the cat, and curiosity made me read this book because I love Harry Potter. I got the books every year for my birthday when they were coming out, so it's, you know, July just ended. It came out on the 30th. And I had to have it. Birthday tradition, what have you. I am so far on page 150 out of something like 300 and 311? No, 308. So I'm pretty much halfway through it, and I literally read that much in maybe an hour. So I've not touched this again since because I kind of wanna draw it out, which is really weird for me. Usually I just frickin' fly through a book, which I was. I mean, I could have had this done in the day, which is insane because, I mean, it's fine. It's just, I don't want it to be over. I don't. And it's actually based on the play that was written. And I really enjoy how the actual book is written like a play. So you've got like Act 1, Scene 1, little bit of like a setting blurb, and then every line is dialogue, and it's got like who says it. So it's either like Harry or Ron or whoever, right? Loving it. Loving, 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 loving it. Yeah, I really am. What else do I have to chit chat about today? Not a lot. not a lot. However, I have been considering looking into getting a shawl pin lately, because some of these smaller shawls that I have a hard time staying in place. So I'm wondering if I need to actually look a little harder. There's some from Jewel Designs that have recently come out. There's one that's kind of like a circle, well, this kind of circle, almost like a U shape. And she's got two like sheep heads or goat heads on the end, and then there's a stick that, that comes out this way, and then you end up shoving the stick through the layers of your shawl, and then this part swivels around to lock it in. It is the coolest thing ever. I think they're super cool. I'm just not sure if the little sheepy heads on it are quite my style. I don't know. Because I don't know, I don't know what my opinions are on the ones that are just like a shawl stick. I don't know. How the heck do they stay in there? Do they stay in there? What's your experience with shawl pins? Let me know. Comment below. Because I want to know. I literally want to know. They fascinate me. It's something that's on my radar to keep an eye out for, just because I think it would be handy to have for when I actually go out in public and wear my shawls. If I'm doing like errands or running around or visiting people, I won't have to be so concerned about keeping it on my shoulders, around my neck. Yeah, maybe. That's about it. I don't have a whole lot more, because I just didn't feel like planning a whole lot today. I kind of had my shower, sat down, got things ready. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. If you guys have been knitting anything that qualifies for the Canada Cow, we've started to get entries in my group. I'm so excited. I 100% legitimately thought that I'd maybe get like 2 entries, or they'd all be my own or something, just to beef it up. But I'm not. I'm getting actual valid entries from people, and it is just making my heart so happy. So I'm so glad that people are taking part in this and putting their FOs in my group, because it just makes me so happy. So I'm really looking forward to getting maybe an early prize together, because I'm literally just so stoked that people are actually acknowledging my podcast and that I'm co-hosting this cow. So it just makes me so happy. So stay tuned for that. Maybe I'll announce a little something next week, but we'll see. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, because it's like mid-afternoon here. Hopefully I get this up in good timing. Last week was a little silly. But yeah, I have knit night tonight, which I'm super excited for. Get to see all the gals. Yeah, so I'm gonna go work on my Pure Joy shawl, possibly as I edit this video. But if this isn't up late tonight, it will for sure be up on Friday. I don't know why I'm telling you this, because if you're watching it, then it's already up. Go figure, right? But yeah, so that's it for me. Come follow me on Instagram, eGarnier. Come friend me on Ravelry if you want, or just stalk me. That's cool too. I tend to post a fair amount of stuff over there. I'm really enjoying taking pictures of my finished objects, so enjoy them if you will. But I'm eGarnier on there as well. That's on Ravelry. And then we have a group for the podcast, which you can find under the groups tab as My Two Tips Podcast Group, which is this podcast. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!